Hello, in this video I will be telling you all about online chess tournaments in chess.com. Then I will go through 4 games in a tournament which I played yesterday. But first I will tell you how online games work in chess.com. So let's say you're on the home page. The way you get to the tournaments are play and then live chess. Or you can just type in, it would bring you to this page here, or you could just type in chess.com/live. And then you just go to the tournaments bar, and in the upcoming is all the tournaments you've recently started or are going to start, and they're kind of available after 60 minutes before. So there's different variables. There's standard chess, and there's Crazy House, there's Live 960, and sometimes there's things like free check as well. So there's lots of different things. You can also go to the in progress, which tournaments which are happening around 5 out of 5, 29 minutes left, 59 minutes left, round 2, round 1, and these are all the tournaments which are happening at the moment. And there are 2 different types of tournaments. There are Swiss tournaments. Oh, not so many. There are Swiss tournaments which have a number of rounds. This tournament has 4 rounds. And there are there are arena tournaments, which are a number of times. This is 88 minutes left, and you have to play as many games as possible within the time. I'm trying to let my dog out because he wants to get out of the room. Anyway, and there are arena tournaments, which, as I said, just are a matter of time. And if I go in an arena tournament which hasn't happened yet, so for example, 5 Blitz Arena, it starts off with 120 minutes. Normally most people joined quite close before it starts, in the last 5 minutes before it starts. Although you can join, as I said, up to an hour before it starts. And then if you don't want to go in a tournament, you can just withdraw. So that's okay. Now, if you want to make a tournament from your club, there are 2 ways of doing so. So one way is to just go into your club if you want to make the tournament in. So clubs, let's say I want to make a tournament for this club, which is Chess Check, and I would go to manage club and new live tournament, and then you can fill in the details to create a tournament here. Or you could just go to the page where you're on before, live chess, the tournament page, and then you can press club tournament or club match. Club tournament, and then you fill in details, or club match, which is like a live tournament against another club. Quite interesting. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you the features inside a tournament. So this is a tournament. There's the tournament chat where you can just talk with people inside the chat. So you can say hi even if you're not inside the tournament. And then you can filter people, so you can say everyone or friends, which I'm on here, or titled players. There are no titled players in here. They'll always show me, but premium members. Or once you're in a game, so as I'm not playing the tournament, but once you're in a game, it'll take you automatically to this, and where you can talk to just the person you're playing individually. If the person's being rude for whatever reason, there will be a button where you can disable chat and they won't be able to talk to you. And also, if people are being rude, you can just say something like titled players, and there's probably not going to be any titled players in the tournament, so there won't be any messages. So that would also stop messages. Also, there's the option, if you go down here, you see, first of all, you can see how the people who won their games, 1 out of 1. And then there are some people with board icons next to their game. When you click on that board icon, you get taken to the game they're playing. And then you can have analysis thing, or you can take off the analysis, and you can guess what their move will be. So that's probably not want to get their guess. And if you don't want their guess, you can just right click and cancel the guess. And also you can access the game by going here, and it shows all the games. You can go maybe this game would be interesting, which is no, it's not the same game school, and maybe that game will be interesting, and you can look at that so you can guess the moves, or if you just want to see how they're doing, turn up evaluation and line on. I'll show you that white is winning, and all the possible lines up here which could happen. So that's how a tournament works and how you can access them. So now I'm going to show you an example of a tournament I played yesterday. So I'm just going to go quickly back to the page. So there's a tournament I played yesterday. The tournament link is over here. And I came joint second. And 47 players originally started in it. I came joint second with people Kidano, John Magon, and Huntington 50. I played this guy and this guy during the tournament. And I won 4 matches and lost 1. And I will be showing you through my games and I'll be analysing them. I would have videoed it live, but I had problems with recording, so I will just be analysing the game as we go. So here's game 1. I'm actually white, so I'm in a very bad position here. But I still won it, because if we go up to the beginning, we will see that as we go through, so we go through here, and then just skip. And let's say here, he had, on move 61, I had 49 seconds and he had 11 seconds. He was quite close to checkmating me, so at this point I was thinking, will he checkmate me first, or will he run out of time first? You can see the time ticking down up here. He has 5 seconds left, 3 seconds, 1.9 second, 1.2 second, 1.1 second. He's moving very quickly at this point. And then 1.0 second, and then 0.1 second, and then this is when he ran out of time. And if we go on to analysis, it will be obvious that it probably was going to checkmate 1 or 2. We'll just wait for the report to load. So I think you can see the general trend of the game. So I started off with a slight advantage, and then I made a blunder. Oh, that was a blunder. And yeah, because mainly we just had a queen swap, and then I let him take my bishop, and I shouldn't have. That gave me a blunder, and then all the way to the end. Wow. So here it's mate in 17. He had 12 seconds left, mate 17. And then 11 seconds left, and it was actually mate in 4, so he could have definitely beaten me. He was quite time pressured. Mate in 3, and it was mate in 2 now. And this inaccuracy probably cost him the game, because if he just played the best move of queen, here, check, then I went here, and that's my only move, and then d3 checkmate is, that's checkmate, and that's 2 moves, and 9 seconds to do 2 moves, he would have won the game, but luckily he didn't realise that, and he just, inaccuracy there, and then here was mate in 2, still mate in 2, and this is actually, he missed out right now, rook d4 checkmate, so he had 3 seconds left, and he could have won the game by going rook d4 checkmate, but instead he missed that. He played queen d4 check, carry on trying to corner me, but it took too long and he ran out of time and I won the game. Even in this position it's mate in 3 to him, so I was very lucky in this game. So now let's look at game 2 in the tournament. Game 2. This game wasn't time related, we both had 5 minutes left on the clock. Analysis. Okay, so we can see that was interesting. So I started off with a slight advantage, and then he kind of gained the advantage for a bit, and I regained the advantage to win the game. So let's look at key moments of this game. D4 was and the game progressed up to this point where I made a mistake which gave him a big advantage. The next point I made another mistake which gave him a further advantage. And then at this point I could have just hanged on to that, but I didn't. And he that was an accuracy, but now he made a mistake through taking the rook. Taking the rook was a very bad idea because I actually win his queen. And then once I won the queen, it was pretty easy for me to win. Or just yeah, and then when I took his bishop, it was too much for me and decided to resign. So that was 2 wins for me. Now game 3, and game 3 was me versus Tramagon, the guy who came to make second with me. So I checkmated him on move 30. We'll look at analysis. I can remember this being quite an interesting game. So we will look at this. So the report shows, wow, so it was very intense. So at one point he had a slight advantage, and then I gained a big advantage on this move, and then he carried on the advantage. The advantage grew, and then he made a blunder, but I didn't really see it. And up to here, he was winning by 6.83, 6.88, sorry. Let's go to this move here. In my inaccuracy, and then he made a terrible move of taking the pawn. So my idea, I didn't really think it was an accuracy because I wanted to go. I hoped he would take the pawn here, which he did, which allowed me mate in 3, check, castle block, the rook, take, castle the rook, and it's checkmate. But beforehand, I was losing by 6 points even, and I was losing nearly by 7 points position here, so very lucky. And we had basically the same accuracy, 48.8, 48.0, so lucky I won. Although, you didn't see that. Game 4, to be honest, it wasn't that great. He just checkmated me. This was the only game I lost for. I kind of made a slightly sacrificial start, and then from then on I was pretty hopeless, so I was just trying desperate ways of covering myself. As you can see, he just took the advantage and kept it throughout the game until he checkmated me. There we go, so that's not much use of the game. If you want to just quickly through here. Yeah, my main effort was yeah, my main aim was to kind of get checkmate here, but in the end I got outplayed. And then game 5. I like this game purely because I got knight checkmate. Which was very nice, because I like knight and bishop checkmate, it's my favourite type of checkmate. They're the least like me. So we'll just wait for the reports to load. So starts off e4. As you can see, it was pretty smooth for the first load of moves, and then he had slight advantage, I had slight advantage, he had slight advantage, and then it was this. So I move knight to here, and he goes queen d7, which allowed me to take my queen here, threaten checkmate on e7. He has to move his pawn up there. I took there, apparently better by taking the knight. Still, he made another blunder, and from then on, it was basically me attempting to checkmate him. He made a blunder. I made a blunder. I don't know why I took that, but too bad. Blunder only lost me. Yeah, but for some reason. Oh no, that's not a random. I think that's quite good. I don't really know that's random. Yeah, and that was blind. It's now mating 3, still mating 3, mating 2, mating 1, and the lovely knight checkmate. So that was my tournament, and it was fun to play. It took just an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. It was 10 minutes tournament, as you know. And I would definitely recommend playing tournaments on chess.com. You can also play tournaments on Lichess. I will show you now. So you can just play tournaments, so for example Swiss tournaments, but they're not really, well, it's quite cool. You can just play these tournaments, and I think there might be a, yeah, but it's not as nice there as chess.com in my opinion. It's a lot clearer, all the tournaments in one place, and you can see when they're going to happen, when they're happening in progress. And you can even say, for example, if you like rapid, oh, these are rapid tournaments. 9 minutes, I might go and join this after I finish making this video. That I quite like. That's the type of tournament I in fact played yesterday. Oh, and it's the Kid Hanger person who I came second with yesterday, and I remember playing him in one of my games. And that was my last game or something. And let's see if we can recognise anyone else. So lots of people play in lots of tournaments, so I recognise those two. And yeah, so it's very nice to play in a chess.com tournament. Also, I would like to say, this YouTube channel, it has a club as well called Just Check, and in it there's lots of sneak peeks in my videos. So this, everyone will be able to access the link, and they'll know about it before it's actually come out. New video come out soon, new chess variant, all these new video things coming out soon, all the links and everything added on. So if you come here, you will also be able to be a coordinator, and you get lots of sneak peeks in my YouTube videos, so that would be really nice. Please like and subscribe to my channel, it would really support me, and I hope you like this video.